and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about your company. Give us a little plug, and then also tell us what we're looking to accomplish in today's call.
Sure. Hi, my name is Mark Stralka. I'm the founder and CEO of Mobile Locker. We are a B2B sales enablement platform, which enables marketers to ship all their content out to their sales teams, measure how it's working, and track everything back to 12 CRMs. Our clients also use Mobile Locker at trade shows to scan business cards, scan badges, and sync all that back to CRMs as well. The reason I reached out to Dubb was I actually met you guys at the B2B Marketing Expo a couple months ago.
Nice.
And we've been using another platform, and my sales team's complaining that we need to look at a different one. So I thought I'd reach back out to you guys and see if it's a good fit.
Cool. All right. Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate that. All right. So what we'll do, we'll kind of jump in here. I'll ask some questions, learn a little bit more about what you guys are using currently, answer any questions we have, maybe give a little demo about how we're going to maybe differentiate ourselves from your current solution, and then see where we go from there.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. So yeah, let's actually, before we jump into the screen, let's talk about what you guys are currently using. Maybe some of the things you like about the product, and then maybe some of the shortcomings that the sales team's telling you about.
Sure. So we've been using Loom for probably 6 or 8 months. It always works fine for me when I use it. I use it to do a lot of screen recordings to show our customers how to do certain things.
Yeah.
But then my sales guy, he works from home on Wi-Fi, which we're also working to change. But when he records videos, it's always kind of laggy, and the audio is out of sync with the video.
Oh,
so, it's a fine platform. It's worked well, but he's having a lot of trouble with it. So we thought we'd try Dubb.
Cool. All right. Good deal. So yeah, in terms of Loom, I would say that there is some similarity there with the screen recorder, but that's probably where the similarities end. What we've really done is taken it, in a very deep direction in terms of conversions, for sales and marketing. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Cool. So appreciate it. So the issue sounds to be like a little lag. What we can do with that as well, if he's on, at home with the Wi-Fi, if he has a router, he can probably plug directly in through Ethernet, and that would also really help.
Yeah, he's got to kind of reconfigure his home network to get the router closer to his home office, but that's something we're actually going to do.
Okay. So yeah, if he's so far, if the router's far from the office, then
it's probably a universal problem, but and he also is doing a lot of like video emails. He wants to use a tool to do video emails, and where I use it more for screen recording, but he wants to do video emails, and so the analytics that I saw on Dubb's platform is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit richer and a lot more kind of bells and whistles on the video page itself. So cool. Let's go ahead and jump right in here.
All right.
I'm going to share my screen here. All right. Can you see my screen here?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So the way our platform works is it's really more of an all-in-one video solution. That's what we've really tried to build here. So by that, I mean the creation of the videos. So that's kind of where Loom has you covered is the creation of the screen recordings. But we do creation, and then, of course, the customization of the videos, because when we're sending these videos through, there's lots of things we can do to the video and how the video is viewed to really get it to be more effective. So the customization, and then ultimately the distribution as well. So how we're sending these videos out through email, through text, through social, and so on. Is it to one? Is it to many? Things like that.
Okay.
So the first thing is the creation of the videos. So we do have a mobile app, which is going to be different than Loom or some of our competitors. Has some really cool functionality. We can actually do things like start the video facing this way, and then I can flip the camera around. I can go from horizontal to landscape. I can add text and emojis and multiple clips. So lots of real-time editing you can do. So you don't have to go into iMovie or something like that.
Okay.
So that's cool for mobile videos. I know you guys are B2B and SaaS, so a lot of it's actually probably going to be screen recordings or webcam. So that brings me to the second thing, which is the Chrome extension here. The way that guy works, it's similar to Loom, except for it's going to have a couple of more features on here. So one thing is full screen, partial screen, or webcam only. That's the same. But when we hit record, we have a couple of options here that we wouldn't with Loom. One is an annotation tool, so that I can annotate the presentation. So I can say click here, sign here. That's what you're doing here. Things like that. So that's just a little bit different. We can also go full screen and then speak to them directly. Hey, I wanted to tell you something really important, but I also wanted to share my screen with you. So that is a function as well. And then pausing and then uploading. So the screen or the annotation tools are a little unique, and I think they're the resizing of the full screen option.
Okay.
So
what about like automatic closed captions?
So not automatic closed captions yet. We do support SRT files, so we can add closed captions, but they're not automatically generated at this point. So what we can do is use a service like YouTube or Otter or Rev.com. All those will generate SRT files, and then you can attach those. Okay. So for Dubb videos, like if it's recycled content, like something that's going to be seen by lots of people, then I recommend adding the SRTs. If it's just a quick one-off video for somebody, it's really not going to be worth the time to go and do the file attachment. So.
Yeah, we've just seen that posting on LinkedIn, it's much higher engagement because most people are looking at LinkedIn.
Oh, no, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so having those transcriptions.
Exactly. So content that's going to be seen by a lot of people, exactly. We want to add the SRT files there. 50% of people on mobile don't have their sound on, so big for that. Okay. All right, so we were talking about the creation of the pages. We covered the screen recorder, that's that guy. We talked about the mobile app. And now, what systems are you guys usually using for email? Is it like a Gmail or an Outlook or a CRM? What are you guys using internally?
So Gmail is our email of choice, and then Pipedrive CRM.
Perfect. So we do have actually integrations with both those guys. Actually, the integration with Pipedrive, I think, is coming with our. Actually, let me double check. Did it come out with this one, or is it the next one? Okay, no, we do. We currently do have integration with Pipedrive. So yeah, that was released with our last one. So the way that's going to work is it's going to be just like the Gmail add-on we have here. See this little Dubb icon inside of Gmail? The way that works is gives you access to your library of existing videos. So anything you recorded, you can just come like this. This is also a unique feature to us is the personalization text. So we can, put their first name on it. Makes the videos look and feel a little bit more personal than they might otherwise. So that is a unique feature. And you can see this little animated GIF in there. So that's how you would leverage existing content. So like frequently asked questions, things like that. That's the way to send those. So you just click the icon and they're ready to go. I have, for example, a handful of tutorial videos that I have organized with a tag so I can sort them really quickly. I mean, we're also B2B SaaS, so it's very kind of similar applications.
We have a Gmail plugin that looks very similar to that.
Oh, cool. Nice. All right. So here's my existing videos. You can also record a brand new one right here as well. So you have a bunch of questions that come in. You don't want to write a long email. You just hit record. In addition to that, we can also check on the activity reporting so I can see who's watching, who's clicking, and things like that right from the Gmail add-on. So that's the basic reporting there. And yeah, so this is also going to be the same thing inside of Pipedrive. So when you go to compose an email inside of Pipedrive, you'll have a little Dubb icon in there, and it'll behave the same way. You can take existing videos, record a new one, and then check on the reporting.
Cool.
Okay, so that's how we would create the videos, either on your mobile app, through the screen recorder, through the add-ons, or you can take any video, from anywhere and upload it to Dubb. So let's say if you guys already have some explainer videos and things like that, we could put them on here and send them out as well. Okay, so next is the customization of the videos. So what it looks like is the first level of customization. So when we're putting a video in an email or in a social media or wherever we're sending it through, are you guys only active on email or active through any other channel like LinkedIn, or do you text message things? What does that look like?
LinkedIn mostly.
Okay. So email and LinkedIn, or mostly LinkedIn?
Both.
Okay, cool. So when we're sending these videos through, it's going to look a little bit different depending on which channel. We do have direct integration with LinkedIn as well. So in an email, it's going to look like this. We have the animated GIF with their personalization text on it. It also has a little fallback button in case they have images turned off. So now in LinkedIn, we have direct integration there as well. There's going to be a Dubb icon. Works just like the Gmail or the Pipedrive one. So it gives you access to existing videos, record a brand new one. And then now this is what it looks like in LinkedIn. So it's a little bit different. It actually does show the URL to the video. And then that's that personalization text. So what normally shows up on the thumbnail shows up in the link. And then it does a still thumbnail instead of a GIF. So just a little bit different, but it behaves the same way. So if they click the link, they click the image, whether it's in the email or social media, it's going to take them back to a video page just like this, except for it'll be all your own stuff.
Cool.
Okay, so just one more second on the customization. So first, customizing the thumbnails, what the video looks like before they click, that can be really important. So when we're prospecting people, if it's like a potentially high ticket deal, then we want these videos to look a little bit more interesting. So like this one's for inbound leads. So it's the same video. It's not such a big deal. But if we're doing any outbound, we actually want these videos to probably be more related to the prospect. So say, for example, if I was trying to prospect Nick here and I wanted to make a connection with him, I would probably use the screen recorder here and then create a video on Nick's profile. And what that's going to do is it actually makes the thumbnail much more interesting. Let's see, did I delete that video? Okay, no, it's there. So you see here, this one, you see the thumbnail is Nick's LinkedIn profile. So like when I send this video through email or through text message or through social media, it's going to show up with his stuff on it. And that typically makes it a lot more interesting than, my face. So just keep that in mind, is that's the level of customization is on the thumbnail as well, making the thumbnail look interesting for the prospect.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the first level. And then the next thing is on the video page itself. So when they click that image or they click that button, it takes them back here. This is completely customizable as well. So we'd have your own logo there, your URL, custom logo as a watermark if you choose, background image, play button, play bar, all this stuff. And really the most important part of video, is getting someone to take action, right? Like that's why we're creating the videos, is to convert them. And that's what we've tried to add a lot of value to these pages, is to really optimize for conversions. So couple of things here. One is the playlist feature. So for B2B or for SaaS or for sales in general, what we always want to do is make custom videos for people, right? Like we want the video to have their first name in it. We want them to feel special. And that's with all prospecting. When you write an email to somebody, it has their name, their company, things like that. So video is no different. And we want to have some custom elements in there to really make them feel special and make them feel like we did our research and we know that it's a good fit. But the bulk of what we have to say is actually repeatable. It's like we're going to repeat ourselves for 2-3 minutes. You guys being a B2B SaaS platform, probably, how long would you say your elevator pitch is? How long would it explain to pitch what the product is? Can you do it in a sentence, or would it be a little bit longer?
Yeah, it's probably a minute or two.
There you go. And then so with that in mind, we don't want to have to repeat that minute or two over and over and over. What we can do is in this first part of the video, it's super short and sweet and compelling. We hit them with, hey, first name, I'm reaching out to you because of X. Here's what we do. And it's just one sentence, the MVP, your value proposition of the most interesting, compelling thing you can get them to listen to in order to kind of spark their interest. And so if we've done a good job, if it's not a fit at all, they have zero interest, even with the most interesting thing we can say, then with that, the video's done its job in qualifying that lead. They're not a good fit. But if they were a good fit, and that statement we made, whatever the most valuable thing we can offer is, so for us, it's like a free consultation. Hey, we're going to show you how to use video in your business for free. Click the button below to schedule. So that's kind of like our irresistible offer. So for you guys, it may be something else, like you said, hey, we're reaching out to you for X. We know that this product's going to be an awesome fit for you. Love to chat or whatever. And then at the end of that, it segues into the next video, which in our case is a nice explainer video. This one's like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
It shows animations and graphics and things like that. So the cool thing is we were able to add some production value here. We were able to really demonstrate the product fully. Whereas if I'm doing that in a video, like on a screen recording or a webcam video, I wouldn't be able to do that. So the playlist here is designed to get the best of both worlds. We have the custom videos where we're saying, hey, first name, but then we're also leveraging existing content. And then the cool part is the salesperson, that they don't have to go and use like an iMovie or an editor to splice these clips together. Yeah. They're just able to do that right here on the platform really automatically. So say if you wanted to reach out to 20 people, really high value, like C-suite or directors of marketing or whatever your target audience is, we can create those videos, 20 of those, in a matter of 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then have these pages be fully built out instead of each video taking 3 or 5 or even 10 minutes. Because if you say you're a minute into your video and then you mess up, you have to re-record that whole video that's a minute long. That ends up being very time consuming. Whereas if we could just record those little snippets where that's the personalized part, we can knock 20 of those out in 5, 10, 15 minutes. And then now we have all the same efficiency on the page in terms of the recorded content, the stuff we've added some production to. The other thing that works really well here is like testimonial or social proof. So do you guys currently have some like case studies or client success stories you can leverage?
Yep.
What about a video? Any form of video?
Yeah, we're actually having another one made this. We're recording one tomorrow.
Awesome. So then that would go perfectly here. So you have that, first video where you're saying, hey, first name, or even it can be more generic there, depending upon what your guys' volume is, like how many leads you're dealing with per day.
Sure.
So then that first video is either going to be generic or custom. And then you have that explainer video. And the reason we also want this one to be really short is you can see there's a timestamp here in the email. If this says 5 minutes, they're going to be less likely to click.
Yeah.
If it says 30 seconds, they'll be like, okay, I can watch a 30-second video, or even 60 seconds. It's much more doable than 5 or 10 minutes. So that's another reason to have that first video be really short, because we want to be really respectful with their time and attention and things like that. So first video is short. The next one, we can go into the explainer video, where that's, you mentioned, 1 or 2 minutes. Maybe we can add some production, some screenshots, some screen recording or whatever to really drive that home. And then after that would be testimonial, like the best one you can leverage. Also the case study, testimonial, things like that. Are you guys approaching more than one vertical? Is it vertical specific? What does your audience look like?
It's pretty broad, but managed IT services, manufacturing, healthcare.
Okay, well, there you go, 3. So then if we have, whenever we're reaching out to a specific vertical, we want that social proof to tie into that vertical.
Yep.
So we're reaching out to healthcare. We have a testimonial from a healthcare professional talking about the service.
Yep.
That's kind of the best practices in leveraging the social proof.
Okay.
So one, as I mentioned, that's the playlist. And the cool thing is it just automatically gets all that content delivered without them needing to click or do anything else, which is ideal. And then now finally, if we've done a decent job with either our irresistible offer or our explainer video and our video here in general, what we want to do is get them to take action. So for you guys, what does that typically look like? Is it like an appointment? You guys use a scheduling software perhaps?
Yeah, we use Calendly, schedule a discovery call, and then
Perfect.
That moves on to maybe a free trial.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So then, yeah, we can actually get those same things right here on this page. So book a time. You can integrate your Calendly. Originally, I had Calendly. I actually switched over to Book Like a Boss here. But whatever calendar service, we can get it right here on the page. And then we can also have, I usually have a button here that says register for free trial. Yep. But this particular one is for inbound leads. This video we're looking at is for someone who's already signed up. So we don't need that button here. Yeah, so I said I recycle this video for most of our inbound leads. This gets sent to them. So for you guys, you may have, depending on the volume, you either have a custom video coming out or you have an automation set up where they're getting a general video similar to this.
Okay.
And then, like as I mentioned, for prospecting, that's really where the custom videos are more crucial. So yeah, it all depends on workflow, resources, and then the lead flow where we're dealing with.
Okay.
Do you guys have a lot of inbound or is it outbound? What would you say your primary focus is, or is it
mostly outbound?
Mostly outbound. Okay, great. So then, yeah, we would have a free trial button there. We'd have some social proof, either the testimonial video here, or do you guys have anything written, like maybe a section on the website with written reviews, or is it?
Yeah, we have Capterra and G2 and also.
Perfect. So then whatever, I would say, whatever you guys have, the best repository you have for those written reviews, whatever one looks positioned the best or has the most information there, we'd probably put a button that leads to that.
Okay.
So like I said, these buttons here can be programmed to do just about anything we want. So they can, this is a calendar integration, as I mentioned. We can have them fill out a form, download an attachment, visit a URL, obvious. And then also we can even collect video testimonial or video in general. So that the recipient doesn't need to download or sign up or install anything. It sounds like you guys were producing one. Are you recording it yourselves or are they recording it on their own?
So we have our clients recording like selfie videos, and then we have a video production company that's going to stitch them together into a longer montage.
Oh, awesome. So I mean, yeah, this would actually be used for something just like that. And the cool part is the recipient doesn't need to figure out how they're going to send that to you or download or sign up any software. They just click one button and they can use their phone or their webcam to send you that video. And then you can put it on as a playlist, embed it on your website. So here's video replies. Like I have all these, I can download them. I can put them either as a playlist. We also offer embedding options. So every video you upload to Dubb, there's 2 different embedding options. One is a standard embedded video like this, except for the cool thing is your call to action buttons get displayed on top of the video after it's finished. We also have a widget style video like this. So it's really cool for like landing pages or squeeze pages or like personal pages where you want to greet someone. You want to say, hey, thanks for visiting the site. You can click here for this. You can click there for that. Take a look around or whatever. The idea, though, is it kind of follows them around as they're looking at the site. So both of those embed options are provided with every Dubb video. So you'll see here embed and widget codes.
Okay.
So yeah, in addition to the videos and emails and everything else, we can also do websites. So, all right, we're talking about the customization of this, guys. That's ideally what we want to do is make these pages optimized for each individual purpose, whether it's an inbound or an outbound or individual leads. So if we're reaching out to someone in a specific vertical, as I mentioned, we want that social proof to tie into that.
Yep.
Lots of ways to make these pages optimized. So that's what I was talking about in terms of customization.
Okay.
My last thing here is distribution. So what are you guys currently doing? Is it email, LinkedIn, text messages? What do your campaigns look like?
Mostly LinkedIn and email.
Perfect. Okay. So we do have direct integration with LinkedIn. Nice little Dubb icon in there, which, as I mentioned, that's the other way of recording your videos. And your email. I'm sorry. Did I ask you? Sorry, what email system?
Gmail.
Gmail. That's right. So yeah, we have the direct integration with Gmail, direct integration with LinkedIn, and then when we talk about what those videos look like, give a little preview in there. So yeah, we can send it through LinkedIn just like that, using the integration or the copy and paste. Through email, either one at a time using the add-on. There's also a universal method, this little share and send. So I can copy and paste this into just about any interface I want, whether it's a Gmail or an Outlook or any random email.
Okay.
And then we also have some sending capabilities right here on Dubb. So if you want to send out like one video to an entire list, we can do that. Here's an example of one we sent out to about 16,000 people. And then the analytics on that are very detailed as well. So you can see specifically who's watching, who's clicking, what percentage they watched, all those great things.
Cool.
And then also automations. So you can build out little drip sequences of emails that go out automatically. Here's just a sample of that. It's 4 or 5 emails. You can build these out as much as you want. Okay, so that is the distribution. We can also send them through text. So text, email, social media, and then also bulk emails or campaigns. So basically, you name it. Any way you want to send these videos out, we can get it done, including your existing system. So Pipedrive or whatever we're using, we can drop videos into those channels as well.
Okay. So we use MailerLite, which is kind of like Campaign Monitor or any of those.
Yeah, very familiar.
So you can drop the thumbnail image into there and play from that email.
Exactly. So when you're sending through MailerLite, it will be just like it looks like here in Gmail. So it'll be the animated GIF with the button, and when they click that, it takes them back to the video page where they can watch the videos, playlists, and engage with the CTAs.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so we've talked about the creation, customization, and distribution. And then now what we do as a company, as the service, is provide not only unlimited access to everything here on the platform, but also coaching. So we want to make sure you guys know exactly, the best shortcuts, the best strategies, video length, CTA structure, all that stuff, so that we're really getting the most, not only out of our platform, but out of using video in general. We want to make sure you guys have all the bases covered, no questions, and all the kind of best practices that we know work for you guys. And that coaching is included with your subscription as well.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. So, I think that's probably the quick demo here. Let's see, is there any questions I can answer?
No, that was pretty comprehensive. Thank you. I think since you're already recording it, I think I'll share it with Bob, and he'll probably want to watch it, and he'll probably be eager to make a decision.
Awesome. So let me go ahead and point you just to a couple of resources before we get off here. First is there's a video tutorial center right here behind this little eye icon.
Okay.
So if you ever want to come in and explore or learn how to do something, or there's going to be little bite-sized videos in here. Everything, if there's a section over here, there's a video over here explaining it, as well as just tons of additional stuff like how to attach those subtitles or how to the landing pages, or you name it.
Yep.
There's also this nice little tutorial video there that covers all the basics. So if you wanted to come in and test it out before connecting, you could watch that video and it'll cover all the basic account setup.
Oh, one question. Analytics, like you send a video to somebody, can you be notified via text or email when they open it? How's that process work?
Okay, so notifications would be one of two ways. We have mobile and desktop notifications.
Okay.
So we don't have email or text because it would probably be really, really heavy. Like I receive, hundreds of notifications a day. So we wouldn't have email or text, but we would have desktop notifications. So they pop in here on your desktop, or they would pop into your mobile device. Okay. So those are real-time notifications as well. Sure. So when they're happening, you get notified.
What about Zapier? So, someone views a video, send a hook to Zapier so we can do something with that?
Yeah, we can do that as well. We can also build out those automations right here in Dubb and not use Zapier if you want. So like we can build, one of the triggers you can use is if the video was viewed. So if a certain video was viewed, we can have that trigger a workflow here in Dubb to send them a series or one or however many emails.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So we're talking about resources. There's that video tutorial center, and there's also live chat support. So this little blue icon here, live person, they'll be able to answer any questions. If it's simple, I would say probably just try to search in the article database, because that's probably what she's going to do. If you ask her something, she's going to here's the article, here's the answer. So I'd say probably just search for it. It's easier. Or you can throw it into the chat. They'll happy to support you there.
Okay.
In addition to that, we have email support. So any email you're sent, you can respond to. That'll be forwarded to a live person. And then now, as mentioned, part of the paid subscription is you have unlimited access to your coach. So whatever you need, screen support, email support, phone support, you have access to that as part of the paid subscription.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. Well, whenever you do need anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out here. Email, chat, whatever you need, buddy. We'll get you taken care of.
Awesome. Thanks, Darius.
All right, Mark. Have a good one.
Bye.
Take it.